It's interesting, historically, when Jews would return to Israel, they would actually shake their feet as a sign of getting pagan dust off their feet to walk into a holy place. So when Jesus is telling this to his disciples, he's not saying a new idea. They're seeing their culture, and every time they would walk into Israel, they would shake their feet and move on. Listen, there are things that have happened in your life to you that's been dust, that's been thrown at you, that you've thrown yourself, and God is saying, will you shake it off? You cannot reason it out. You can't debate it. You can't go to inner healing enough. Come on. Medication isn't gonna work. You're gonna have to go, listen, there's a devil out there that hates my guts. Listen, there's a devil out there that's trying to get my life. Listen, there's a devil out there that's trying to wound me, and I will not receive it. And the truth is, the more power we put towards our pain, sometimes, not all the time, so don't misunderstand me, but there are some things in our life where we actually hurt ourselves more. Jesus says, get rid of it. If it happened to me, it'll happen to you. So what's offense? Offense is an unresolved issue or ugly conflict. And shake the dust means, in the Greek, it means to get it off your feet in contempt, breaking all ties. The meaning in the Greek for shake it off means to shake something off that's been trying to adhere itself to you until it falls off. There are two types of offended people in our world. There are those who have been mistreated, and there are those that believe they have been mistreated. Regardless, offense feels the same way. You're not on trial for feeling offended. In fact, the Bible says very clearly in Luke, Jesus says to disciples, listen, it's impossible for you not to face offense. So it's not that you're doing something wrong, like, well, I just try to be a pure person, and I'm never mad, and I never experience anger, and I just never, no, stop it. Stop. There's a difference between a peacemaker and a peacekeeper. Come on. Well, I just never get into it. You know, whatever they want to do, it is what it is. And you're just keeping the peace. Keeping the peace isn't spiritual. Being a peacemaker is spiritual. And sometimes we think because we're not the loud one or the angry one or the frustrated one, that it doesn't matter. The Bible says what happens in our heart matters. So if we're holding people prisoner to a situation, whether we talk about it or act on it, it doesn't matter. The Bible says out of the heart comes life. What's in your heart? Have coffee with me, spend a couple hours with me, and it'll come out of your mouth.